Wow. Welcome back. So when we got back from our little camping trial run, Stu figured out from that night stopover was a couple of bits that we needed to do before we go away again. So the first thing was we were absolutely freezing. So Stu said he's going to fit a diesel heater straight away and make sure that's in and ready for us for next weekend. He's also mentioned that he's going to put our cupboards up on the CNC so the children have got somewhere to put their clothes for the weekend. And we've also decided we're not going to have an undermount fridge anymore. We're going to go with the tall one. We need to create a larder. I've also got all this foam to take down to the upholsterer. Some of it's been cut, some of it hasn't. The materials are there waiting. And then next week, the 2 cab seats are going to go down to a different upholsterer who's doing those for us in the same material. Hopefully they'll manage to get everything they want to get done now, today, because tomorrow this van's going up to Newport to have some remapping or something done. We also notice it's very slow. Now it's got weight in it. I've just been up to IKEA to get some of the Scorva beams that we use for the beds. And I've got to say, I did try looking for some of those canvas things to put on the back doors so we could store iPads and bits and bobs when you're in bed. Couldn't find any, unless I'm literally walking around with my blinkers on. Have they stopped doing them? Or let me know if you've got any kind of storage ideas for your vans. Let me know, because I'm desperate to find stuff. I know what I want, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. It's driving me crazy. I didn't realise we had to take all that off.
It was actually a really easy job.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
As I said, that was actually a lot easier than we were expecting it to be.
Well, take it, love. I've had enough hard days.
Yeah, no, that was sweet. That was alright, that was.
Good morning. So I'm back at work. It's Thursday. We're due to go away this weekend. I haven't filmed too much because Stu's been really manic on this van amongst customer vans as well, and it's been absolutely manic here. So I've just let him get on with it. Let's see where we're at. We have cupboards. That's awesome, because now I can pack the kids' clothes. Okay, we don't have frontals, but I've only got a couple of bits, so that should be fine. You've already seen that these seats are in and the electrics and everything's in. The air conditioning unit we do need to order. That's going to go into the bench there, but we do need to check the fitting. At the back here, he has fitted a bulkhead and the 2 mattresses are there, so I'm going to make the beds in a second. And then this piece here is for the larder, so he's going to have to take this out actually, or he's going to have to fit it. So it's to go here. The fridge then is going to butt up next to it with the microwave on top, and then another one of those is needed then to put on this side here. I'll just show you the back if I can. Ah, yeah, no chance. There's a van right at the back, so I'll have to show you another time. The chairs, I'm going to go and get the foam today, so I'm really excited to see what they look like. And as I say, the 2 cab seats, they're not going in until Monday. So for this weekend, it pretty much isn't that far off. I would have quite liked to have had the tambour door fitted, just for a bit of privacy, really, when you go to the toilet. But he has fitted a light. Let's see if I can turn that one on. Hang on. Ta-da! So this light is really cool because it's remote control and it's with the switch as well. So with this light, you can turn it all different colours. I just think it's awesome. You can have it like a disco if you want to. It's time to go packing. I've got a car boot full of stuff. I thought if I bring some down today, this morning, I can get the beds made. It's less pressure then for the kids, because I don't like it when it's not ready and then the kids are sitting waiting for me. It's not really fair. And that's it all done for the weekend. Makeshift kitchen with all our bits and bobs in there. Beds made. Clothes put in. I'm now going to go and see if I can get this foam for these seats.
1 hour later.
Cushions in time, and don't they just look fantastic? I think they've done an amazing job, so thank you Vicky and the team, because that's just beautiful. The reason why we've done it's separated like this is because these come out and they actually make the bed in the middle, and then that becomes a big double bed then. So if you're wondering why they're not all attached, that's deliberate. Yeah, please excuse the makeshift blind as well. We will be sorting that out as soon as we possibly can. Today we've also stuck down our Trillino toilet, so that's not going to budge. And yes, we've still got a kitchen to put in, so a little bit more work to do, but it's ready. We've got beds, we've got food on board, we've got the fridge in the back, so we're going to go and enjoy ourselves for a weekend and give this place a good trial. So after a lush weekend camping, I literally took one photo. We had such a good time, had some lunch, a couple of drinks. It was just brilliant, and it just went too quick, as it always does. I'm sure you'll all know if you go away on a weekend, it just seems to go in a blink of an eye. So anyway, We got back to Wales after our weekend, and within an hour of being back, we'd received the keys to the new unit. So we haven't stopped this week. So we've been all guns blazing, moving from one unit to the other. And as you know, that last unit was quite crowded, taking us 4 days just to feel a little bit normal. There are vans in now, and Stu's just been to pick up our 2 front seats. And so he's literally installing them now as we speak. And then he's going to bring the van into the new unit, and he's going to continue to work on it because we have about a week and a half left. We know we need 2 more landboards to complete the kitchen because we've decided to put a larder unit in. Stu's going to be making some changes to the van today, and I think there's some frontals going in. There's our frontals board waiting to be cut out. First, let's get the van in. The front seats, how amazing do they look? And they are matching the dinette behind. Stu's also painted the bottom and given it a really nice high gloss black look now. Matching up the colours was a bit of a challenge, and the upholsterers have done an amazing job. Stu's currently working on the window reveal for the dinette space, and I'm really excited to see this finished. We've ordered a blind already for the space, so it's just a case of getting it all together now. Wow, that looks incredible.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that.
I guess you just hung all the cabinets as well, the doors, the front doors.
You've been busy, haven't you, this weekend?
Yes. I'm gonna do the latches and catches.
Black, obviously.
See.
So
the table's all done. It's a nice size as well, so when you come in, there's plenty of space, lots of room for eating.
That's, yeah, bigger than I was expecting it to be, but it looks really nice.
But it had to be a certain size because it also acts as a base for the bed.
Do you like it, Oliver?
Yeah, it's nice.
I like that you put it in the lighter grey as well, the dove grey.
I think just gives it a little bit of contrast.
Have you moved that socket down, or are they always down there?
No, I moved them.
Oh yeah,
I thought they were like that there before.
They were where the table is, that's why they had to be moved.
Your dad's also done a surround look for the window, and we've ordered a blind, so that's going to be in next week sometime. I think that's looking sharp.
Looking good, huh?
Looking really good to get this done as well, because
We're trying.
we haven't had much time, have we?
Well, not really. I mean, obviously we've had the van since about October, so we've actually had lots of time. Just customers' vans take priority, so I've been doing this on weekends. I did it over Christmas. Just doing what I can where I can.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, I'm going to do latches and catches. That's going to make that look even better again now.
I'm glad we went with those style cupboards as well, those style frontals.
Yeah.
Because you've been doing a different style, haven't you, where you can have it more of an internal look. But I personally prefer these ones. But yeah, it's coming on absolutely stunning. I'm really, really happy with it. So yeah, you can see there's the plugs there that he's moved. And this is the rail for the table. And what I was trying to get at was whether we'd put another rail there for it to fit on in the night, but we don't need to do that. It's going to be put on our door card on this side as well. So it'll be like a contrast. So it looks like I've got a little bit of ordering to do. So I'm going to try and get hold of the tambour door. I also need to order the worktop as well, because Stuart said he may well get the kitchen in. We've got 2 more boards coming. We didn't quite get enough in the beginning because we weren't expecting a larder. We're nearly there. We're nearly at the finish line. It's got about 4 days left on this van. So you better get onto it then, love.
No, it will be ready. It will be completed.
Nah, it won't. It doesn't matter though. It's we've proven we can camp in this without it being finished. It's absolutely fine.
Oliver, 634 divided by 2. What is it?
Every day's a school day.
Yeah, that's the first one in, love.
I love that. It looks amazing.
They are clean, but this is actually where the magic happens. So this is the catch for the latch on that. Nothing special apart from them 2 pistons there. And what those 2 pistons do is they push against the door when it's closed and locked. So you don't get no rattling. It holds it firm. It's plastic, it's on a spring, so it's not going to damage the door.
That's clever.
But it'll stop all your rattling.
Is it soft close as well?
The
hinges?
They're not soft close hinges, they are motorhome stay hinges. So when you open the door,
yeah,
this goes up, it'll stay up.
That's actually really handy, because I remember on our crafter we had hinges that didn't do that.
No.
And it was a pain, yeah. Oh, cool. So come on then, let's get it on. I want to see it. No rush, like?
No, no rush.
They love a screw shot.
Can't help yourself, can you?
This is for our audience. They specifically asked to see things happening. That's taking quite a lot of screws though.
Yeah, you do 4 on each joint. 2 on the front edge, 2 on the back edge to keep the hinge plate flat and square. Yeah?
Oh, look at that though.
Yeah, that goes nice with all the black trim, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. So that's the laminated board all cut down and fitted now for the larder unit. And yeah, it does look a little bit tight, but it was always going to be a little bit of a pinch point in this area anyway. But I think we'll manage. There's the cupboards all completed as well. I think they look absolutely amazing. The bedroom cupboards are on also. They look brilliant. Although we are thinking of changing this material. So we really like the embossed suede, and there's a big possibility that this is going to be changed at a later date. We are going to keep this material though for the door cards. So the back 2 cards are going to be 2-tone. And that'll match then the window reveal that we've done here. So we're going to put it on this door card. So it will be the lighter grey on the top and then our like weaved stuff then on the bottom. I need to finish off the bathroom. Stu's going to do like a vanity unit at the back. We also need a black tambour door. Currently out of stock, so we'll see if we can get one in time. I'm not sure about that though. So this is the beginning of the larder. The fridge is going to go in the bottom area there, and then on the bottom we're going to have a step then that pulls out so we can get up onto the bed. What we've noticed as well is because originally we were going to have an under counter fridge which would have sort of sat around here anyway, then we were going to have a gap, and then we were going to have the microwave there, so it just made sense to build a larder. As you can see, Stu's got it all prepared ready. It's literally just a case of slotting the fridge in. The reason we haven't put it in yet is because we're waiting for 2 laminate boards in this colour here to arrive, so they're on the pallet, should be here sometime today, and then he's going to do the end panel on this side. Then he's planning to finish the rest of the kitchen. So this is the fridge that we've chosen to go into that larder unit. So as you can see, it's quite a tall one. I do think it's a 90 litre actually. It's an LG compressor. It's so good because we've got quite a big freezer in there, so all the kids' ice lollies for the summer. We've also got 3 shelves, and then at the bottom then to put some fruit and veg. The door with the shelves on then, and we can put our milk and orange juice and things like that. So I think that's going to be fantastic when it's in. What we didn't realise when we started building the larder unit was that we were going to get all this space up above here. So we've decided we're going to get a black tambour door to go on the front, and then obviously the larder side panel's just going to go here. It will make a nice storage space. There's quite a big amount of space there. So I'm thinking, you know, kettle, toaster, couple of cups, things like that for travelling in. I can put them away nice and neat. They're not jingling jangling around the cupboards because that drives you nuts when we're on the road. That and the grill. So instead of having an oven or a grill this time, we've decided to go for the Toshiba microwave oven. Basically it's like a 10-in-1, like the Ninja we had before, but this one does microwave as well. I've got to make sure I pull all the bits and pieces out of it when we're travelling. Hopefully it'll be a bit better. Well, the plan now is basically to finish off this kitchen as best we can before we go away on the weekend, and that's literally all the time we have got to do on this van. There will be more additions coming into the van, but we're going to get it as ready as we possibly can. Have everything in here functioning is what I mean by that. So there's going to be a few little things that are going to pop up between now and the summer tour that we still need to complete, such as the air conditioning unit, which we wanted just to put under this bench here. We may or may not have the cupboards just going along the top here. I'm not sure if they're going to be done. It depends on time, to be honest with you. But we're certainly going to get this part of the kitchen done. So it's coming to about here. I believe it's going to be a 450. So the 450 comes to around about just over halfway. As you can see, we've got a bit of a pinch point here. We are getting around that simply because we've got the bathroom there. If I need to, I can sort of step into that bathroom when I'm cooking. I should be fine though, because as I come around, the fridge door is going to open that way. So that'll be fine. And the same with the microwave, actually, that opens that way as well. So yeah, whilst it's a pinch point, I think with every van, no matter what van you have, there's always an area that, you know, you just got to work with. As I've mentioned already, we may be changing this material and putting it on the back door cards and having it like a 2-tone. So this is the embossed suede, and it's nice and thick, but what I really love about it is it kind of complements the seating that we've got. So here it is together, so you can just appreciate what I mean. I think that looks really, really nice. I know some of you are going to come at me and say, well, Charles, why didn't you just stick that on in the first place? Well, the truth is, we did want this in the beginning, but we couldn't get hold of it. It was out of stock for months on end. Quite typically, as soon as we'd chosen alternative fabrics, it came back into stock and a customer had some delivered, and we were like, wow, when we saw it on the van, we just got a little bit of FOMO, if I'm really honest. We're not having loads of it. I still love the material that we've chosen, so we've put that around the window here. It's going to be, as I said, used on the back door cards as well, two-tone, and also it's on the sliding door. And that's it there, fitted on the door card. As you can see, the two-tone just looks really, really effective. So my plan is to try and show you at the kitchen, basically, as much as I can now before the end of this video, because we're going away and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do any more real filming now between now and when the van is going to be finished. The 2 laminate boards are arriving today for the kitchen, so Stuart said he can put it up on the machine and he's hoping that all the cutouts and everything will be done by the end of the day, failing that by lunchtime tomorrow, and then he can build it all and get it all put together. So hopefully I'll be able to show you that. So yeah, other than what I'm going to show you on this video, really, I think that's going to be about it then until we do a van tour. But to be honest with you, I'm just so excited to get travelling in this van and be able to show you our routes. You know, this is what this channel's about, is travel. So yeah, we're looking forward to getting back to that. Thank you for sticking around with us as well. If you've been with us on this journey and you've stayed with us, we really, really appreciate it. And we really enjoy reading all the comments and, you know, your experiences and things like that as well, about where you've been and where you're going next. So keep sharing those with us. Touched on briefly where we're planning on going for our summer tour. So it has been booked now. We are going to be getting the ferry out in July. The plan is to go from obviously Dover, Calais, through France, south of France, head over to Corsica, then head over to Sardinia, then over to Sicily, then to Italy. From that point, we're having a few little discussions on which way we want to go, because I really fancy Albania, Montenegro, and then up through Croatia. However, Stu has mentioned that we can just go straight over to Croatia from Italy. So we could possibly still do Croatia, but it might mean missing out on Albania and Montenegro. And I think sometimes as well, it depends on time, it depends on cost, it depends on how you feel when you're out there travelling as well. Because as you know, me and Stu don't really plan much. We just have an idea and we go for it. But either way, I'm just really, really excited, because this was a tour we were supposed to do last year. And we didn't do it because we had the A-Class, and I think there was a lot of nerves surrounding the size of it and the accessibility. It was quite a big van, and we found ourselves on campsites quite a lot. Whereas previous to that, we had the Crafter and we found ourselves wild camping a lot. So complete contrast in terms of how we've travelled, and like motorhome to camping to van life. It's all really different, and some things need more planning than others. We're looking forward to just being able to do a bit more of the winging it stuff. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in and you haven't already subscribed, hit the button and, you know, follow us along and just see, you know, whether we make a nightmare of it or a success of it. Now, I feel like we've had this van for, well, forever. And to be fair, it has been forever. We've had it since October, and whilst we've done a lot, this still feels like there's quite a lot to do. But we're on the home stretch, and once this kitchen part's in, it's just literally going to change the look of the van completely. Right, so let me show you the garage. So combined with the move and everything else we've had going on, I think he's done a really good job. He's been doing this on weekends, hence why we haven't been away travelling very much. But that is soon to change. So this is the garage as we know it at the moment. So let me just flip you around. So here's the back of the van and how it currently looks. There's a bit of a debate going on between me and Stu about this bulkhead, right? Because I originally wanted it to be grey to match the cupboard just there. But when he put it on, he said it didn't look right, and he's put a black one on. He loves the black. And to be fair, every guy I've asked says, yes, the black looks great because it follows through with this part underneath. And every woman has said the grey would look better. So leave us a comment below. Let us know, do you like the black or the grey bulkhead? Because I would like to see how many of you are on Stu's side. Right, so this bit isn't quite finished. We are going to do cupboard, so this will be all black as well, actually, on the sides. They're going to be cupboarded, not quite yet. Just under here is where the inverter is, and the plumbing, and the big Folkstar Beast is under there. So yeah, it's nice that it's all been contained. I'm very happy with that. We've got plenty of space. It's something we didn't have last summer when we went touring. We struggled massively with taking things like seats and tables and stuff with us, but now we haven't got that problem. So yeah, I'm really thrilled with that. So we're working late. We want to get this kitchen in and get it done and dusted, and I've just bought the boys some fish and chips. Shane's decided to stay on and give us a hand as well, which is really nice of him. So thanks, Shane. Shout out to you. And also for building me a wine rack, because we didn't think that was going to happen at one point. The Toshiba and the fridge is in this larder and it looks absolutely mint. I know the top bit's not done yet, but just look at them. So as said earlier on, they open out the right way. So I should be okay with the pinch point. I've just been told as well that the sink has arrived. So that's at the house. I need to go and collect that. We've got the induction hob here. And yeah, pretty much everything in to build the kitchen now. The worktop's here and everything. So yeah, I might have to nip back and go and get that just so that Stu can fit it, because I know he's really excited to get this done. Shane, there's a wasp on your head.
I know.
See, nothing will keep him away from working. Man, literally, will do all the overtime in the world just to give us a hand, eh, Shane?
Is it paid overtime?
You've had food, haven't you?
Okay.
It's coming, love.
It does seem like we got as much space as we did 10 minutes ago.
Well, it's all right though, is it?
Yeah, it's fine. A camper, innit?
Oh my God.
When you go rear dinettes in a camper van, you're going to get a little bit of pinch points. But what I've done to combat it is the two cupboards that are up by the seat. They're both drawers.
Nice.
That's your wine rack. And then this is the sink. So I've done the sink where there is the most room.
Yep.
You know, and it's on the end. So you can use it at all that sort of area.
Thank you, love. And I'm going to use it for a shower to wash you all down when you've been on the beach.
Yeah, I need to get a bracket there into that B pillar, and that will be solid.
It looks amazing. How different in one afternoon. And there's the wine rack. Looks amazing. But yeah, no, we did talk about drawers the other day, so hopefully I'll be able to get everything we need in there. But I personally think that's better, love, anyway, than cupboards. Because I'm not going to pack so much rubbish then, am I?
Well, you kind of get more space, because you think, if you have a cupboard, right, you get two shelves. Like, you get the base and then you get one shelf, yeah? So you got two areas.
Yeah.
And how often do you put something that's big in there? You know, you might put, like, some people might have a portable air fryer or something, but you don't. So that's why I suppose, thinking about it logically, drawers will be better.
Yeah.
Because now you've got three.
True. And my induction hob is going to be incest. Is that what you call it?
Inset.
Inset, sorry.
Not incest. Well done.
Yeah, into the worktop. So the induction hob will go on one of these.
It'd be recessed anyway.
Recessed.
Yes.
And then... So noisy. And then the sink's going to go there with the tap, so... I can imagine it now, love. Being in the south of Spain or Europe somewhere, and I'm here cooking for you all, and you're all outside.
Because we do all the carcasses out of normal lightweight ply, because it's cheaper. It doesn't make sense to do them in these expensive laminated boards. Plus, they'll scratch when you're putting stuff in and out. So we always do them out of this board, but then everything around it is then laminated, so you don't actually see it.
No, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. Oh, we're not having... We were originally going to have shelving here, weren't we? Are we having a lift-up table?
I think we still can, because you got that there. So what I'm thinking is doing a little bit now that comes out about that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll do 2 pocket holes in there for you.
That'd be lovely.
All right, but before I get that far, I've got a few bits to do.
I know. I love it. I love it. It's just looking amazing. I know what you're saying about the pinch point now. I better walk through actually and see if it's... Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, it's going to take some getting used to, you know.
It's about the same as what the Crafter was.
Oh, well, that's fine then.
Yeah, you're always going to get, you know, when you've got kids, unfortunately, you've got to have these big, bulky seats.
Yeah, can we
That's
just...
the problem.
Yeah, just to appreciate, though, they do take up quite a bit of room, them seats.
Oh, yeah, they do. But they're travelling seats and it's a bed, so it's important.
And it's comfortable.
But where you'd be cooking, like the hob, that's in a bigger space.
Yes.
And then you've got the sink is in a bigger space. So it's all been positioned so that we're maximising the pinch points usage. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
we're not going to be caught in it. Like, oh, I need to work behind you like that, because that would just be a nightmare.
I love it. I think you've done amazing.
It is what it is.
And yeah, so I'm going to stop talking and disturbing you because we're actually working late to see if we can get this kitchen done. So better get on with it then.
All right, then.
Sorry, babe. That looks fantastic. And he literally has made use of every little bit of space in this van. We've got everything that we wanted. We didn't have from the Crafter, so we missed out on things like boot space because obviously the kids had pods. Well, we've solved that problem this time. We've got a nice big garage. I've still got a massive kitchen and also a bigger fridge because I found that the other fridge was too small, to be honest with you. The last one we had, I was literally filling it up every day or two. That one now should hopefully hold enough food to keep us going. We've changed the toilet. As you know, we had a chemical toilet last time. It was a porta potty. And with that, we found that we were constantly being forced to go on campsite. Yeah, it was every 2 days, I would say. It means that we can have longer time in the van doing some off-grid stuff. That's what it's been built for. We've got a really good electrical system in here to sustain us for quite a while. And we've made these seats better behind us, so that means that all the children can sit together, they can have their cereal. It's going to be fab. Also, the other thing that we did is we've got the walk through. We have got to put a swivel plate on this seat. We're yet to do that. I think we'll probably do that when we get back from our trip. And there are a couple of other bits that we need to do as well. So we need to fit in the underbench air conditioning unit. We've planned to do that. And also it's going away for some work for a few days, which there'll be another video you can catch up on that for what we're doing there. So hopefully I'll be able to show you the kitchen fully done before the end of this video. If not, you'll have to catch us on the next one. Next time it will be either a van tour or some travelling or something like that, but I will show you the finished van. So until the next time, guys, we'll see you in a bit.